Have you noticed a heavy feeling in your legs lately? Or perhaps a strange tingling that seems to come out of nowhere? If you have looked down at your ankles and seen deep indentations from your socks, or felt a stiffness in your joints that makes getting out of bed a chore, then you need to listen closely because your body is sending you a desperate distress signal. This is not just a sign of getting older. It is a warning that the very glue holding your body together is disappearing. That glue is called collagen. By the time you reach the age of 60, your body is producing 75% less collagen than it did when you were 20. This massive drop is the hidden reason behind the swelling and weakness that millions of seniors face every day. Most people have no idea that the foods on their plate are either helping them rebuild or silently making the damage worse. But there is hope. Today, we are going to uncover 8 specific foods that can help regenerate your collagen levels by up to 143% in just a few weeks. One of these is a fruit you might be eating for breakfast but doing it all wrong, and another is a staple you have likely been told to avoid for years. Stick with us as we reveal how to reclaim your mobility and say goodbye to that nagging leg pain. Before we dive into the list, please take a moment to subscribe to Seniors Healthy Living and hit that notification bell so you never miss our life-changing health tips for your golden years. To understand why these foods are so powerful, we first have to understand the silent crisis happening inside your body. Think of collagen as the structural scaffolding for your entire being. It makes up your skin, your tendons, your ligaments, and even the lining of your blood vessels. When this scaffolding weakens, your skin thins out and your joints lose their cushion. This is why you feel that bone-on-bone grinding or see your ankles swell up after a short walk. For many seniors, like a retired teacher named Robert, the first sign was a simple heaviness in the calves. Robert used to enjoy morning strolls, but eventually he found himself sitting on the bench more than walking because his legs felt like lead. Like 99% of seniors, Robert did not realize that his diet was accelerating his collagen breakdown. Every high-sugar snack or processed meal was like a wrecking ball to his internal structure. But the science shows that we can fight back. We start our list at number 8 with a food that was once a staple of the human diet, but has since been forgotten by most modern kitchens. That food is bone marrow. Bone marrow sits at this spot because it is perhaps the most overlooked nutritional powerhouse for senior health. For decades, it was considered a gourmet delicacy or something only seen in expensive restaurants, but for a senior struggling with swelling and thinning skin, it is a concentrated source of healing. Bone marrow is unique because it contains both type 1 and type 2 collagen. While type 1 builds the foundation of your skin and bones, type 2 is the natural lubricant that cushions your joints and keeps them moving smoothly. In a 2019 study published in the Journal of Clinical Rheumatology, researchers found that seniors who integrated bone marrow broth into their diets just 4 times a week saw a 36% improvement in joint flexibility. Even more impressive was a 40% reduction in localized swelling in the legs and ankles after only 8 weeks. This is because bone marrow is rich in stem cell stimulating compounds. These compounds work at a cellular level to activate repair in ways that a simple pill or store-bought supplement cannot match. Imagine being able to hydrate your joints and skin from the inside out just by changing what you put in your soup. For someone like Robert, adding bone marrow was the first step in feeling that lightness return to his steps. The beauty of bone marrow is how it addresses the biological gap created by age. As we cross the threshold of 60, the body becomes less efficient at creating the precursors needed for tissue repair. Bone marrow provides these precursors in a highly bioavailable form, meaning your body can use them almost immediately. It is not just about the collagen itself, but the healthy fats and minerals like calcium and magnesium that support the entire musculoskeletal system. When you consume marrow, you are giving your body the raw materials it needs to fill in the cracks of that aging scaffolding. It is time we stop looking at this ancient food as an oddity and start seeing it as a vital tool for longevity and comfort. Moving to number 7 on our list, we encounter a food that is often the most controversial item in the grocery store. It is a food that many seniors were told to avoid decades ago due to old-fashioned concerns about cholesterol and fat. We are talking about liver. Whether it comes from grass-fed beef or pasture-raised chicken, liver is perhaps the most nutrient-dense organ meat on the planet. For a senior dealing with sagging skin or varicose veins, liver is a goldmine of collagen-activating nutrients. It is not just about the protein content, but the specific combination of vitamin A, copper, zinc, and glycine. These 4 elements are the essential cofactors that your body must have to build new collagen fibers. Think of it like a construction site. You can have all the bricks in the world, but without the mortar and the tools, the house will never be built. vitamin A and copper act as those tools. In a 2022 analysis published in the Journal of Gerontological Nutrition, researchers discovered a startling correlation. Seniors who consumed liver just once a week had markers of collagen activity in their blood that were 143% higher than those who did not. These individuals reported significantly lower rates of chronic swelling around the knees and ankles. For those managing cardiovascular issues or metabolic dysfunction, the copper and zinc in liver also support the integrity of the vascular walls. This means your blood vessels stay strong and elastic, which is crucial for preventing the fluid buildup that causes your legs to feel heavy and swollen. If you have been avoiding liver because of its strong taste or old health myths, it might be time to reconsider. When prepared with onions and a bit of garlic, it can become a savory part of your weekly routine that pays massive dividends for your mobility. Now let's talk about food number 6, which is something most people throw away without a second thought. Many of us have been conditioned to peel the skin off our chicken in the name of health. However, chicken skin is one of the highest natural sources of type 1 collagen. This is the specific type of collagen that makes up the vast majority of your body, and it is the first to decline as you age. When type 1 collagen disappears, your skin loses its bounce, and your muscles begin to feel weak. Chicken skin provides a direct dose of this vital protein. The key, however, lies in how you prepare it. If you deep fry your chicken, you create harmful compounds called aldehydes, which actually destroy collagen and cause inflammation in your joints. To get the benefits, you should bake or slow roast the chicken at moderate temperatures. This preserves the integrity of the collagen fibers while allowing the skin to retain its natural gelatinous texture. Some seniors find it incredibly helpful to make a homemade stock using the skin and bones together. By letting it simmer on low heat for several hours, the collagen leaches into the liquid, creating a healing tonic. You can even freeze this broth into ice cubes and pop them into your soups or stews throughout the week. This way you are getting a collagen boost without even thinking about it. For a senior like Mary, who struggled with thinning skin on her arms and legs, adding chicken skin broth to her daily meals helped her skin feel thicker and more resilient in just a few months. It is a simple and cost-effective way to support your body using parts of the food we usually discard. By embracing these traditional ways of eating, we are giving our bodies the dense nutrition that modern diets often lack. It is about working with nature to provide the building blocks your legs and joints are screaming for. At number 5, we reach what many health experts call the ancient elixir. Bone broth has surged in popularity recently, but for seniors it is much more than a trend. It is a fundamental tool for restoring a body that feels like it is wearing out. What makes bone broth extraordinary is not just that it contains collagen, but that it provides a full spectrum of synergistic compounds. When you simmer bones for a long period, you release type 1, type 2, and type 3 collagen along with glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid. These names might sound like things you see on expensive supplement bottles at the pharmacy, but in bone broth, they are delivered in a form that your body recognizes and absorbs easily. For a senior managing joint degeneration or chronic systemic inflammation, bone broth works at a molecular level to address the collagen deficit. A landmark clinical trial in 2021 followed over 100 participants over the age of 60. These individuals drank about 1 cup of bone broth daily. After only 8 weeks, the results were staggering. There was a 52% improvement in skin firmness and a 34% reduction in leg pain and cramping. MRI scans even showed that the cartilage in their knees and hips had become thicker. This is actual physical evidence that the body can rebuild itself when given the right nutrients. But the benefits did not stop there. The participants also had better balance and less numbness in their feet. This suggests that bone broth helps enhance nerve function and circulation, which are often compromised in seniors with metabolic issues. Imagine the freedom of being able to walk down the stairs without that sharp pain in your knees, or being able to stand in the kitchen to cook a meal without your ankles swelling up. This is the power of bone broth. It acts as a liquid bandage for your internal tissues. It hydrates the spaces between your joints and strengthens the walls of your intestines, which helps you absorb other nutrients better. If you are looking for a simple change that yields the biggest results, bone broth is the answer. It is inexpensive to make at home and can be sipped like a warm tea in the evening. It is a comforting ritual that tells your body it is time to heal and rebuild. The science is clear that the minerals and amino acids found in bone broth, like glycine and proline, are the secret weapons against aging. Glycine in particular is known to help with sleep and brain health, both of which are concerns as we get older. So by drinking bone broth for your legs, you are also supporting your mind and your rest. It is a holistic approach to senior wellness that targets the root cause of physical decline rather than just masking the symptoms with medication. When you start incorporating this into your life, you might find that the morning stiffness that once felt permanent begins to melt away. Food number 4 is gelatin. Most people hear the word gelatin and think of those colorful, sugary desserts served in hospitals or at kids' parties. However, pure unflavored gelatin is one of the most potent sources of collagen-building compounds available to us today. Gelatin is essentially the cooked form of collagen, and it is packed with glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These three amino acids make up nearly 70% of all the collagen in your body. For a senior, gelatin is especially powerful because it is so easy to digest. Many people over 60 suffer from low stomach acid, which makes it hard to break down heavy proteins like steak. Because gelatin is already partially broken down, your body can absorb its nutrients with very little effort. In a 2020 trial, researchers found that seniors who added just 10 grams of gelatin to their daily diet saw a 45% improvement in skin hydration and a 38% improvement in calf muscle tone. These results were achieved in just 8 weeks. The participants also reported that they could walk faster and had fewer balance issues. This proves that collagen is not just about looking younger. It is about the structural integrity of your muscles and your ability to move safely through the world. To get the best results, you should look for unflavored gelatin made from grass-fed beef. You can stir it into your morning coffee or tea, where it dissolves completely without changing the taste. You can also use it to make your own healthy fruit snacks by mixing it with fresh berry juice and a little bit of honey. This avoids the artificial dyes and sugars found in store-bought versions, which can actually cause more inflammation and damage your gut health. Coming in at number 3 is a small but mighty food that many people overlook in the grocery aisle: sardines. These tiny oily fish are a collagen powerhouse for one specific reason: we eat them whole. When you eat a sardine, you are consuming the skin, the tiny bones, and the connective tissue, all of which are incredibly rich in type 1 and type 3 collagen. Type 3 collagen is particularly vital for your blood vessels. These are the tubes that carry oxygen and nutrients to your feet and legs. When type 3 collagen breaks down, your circulation suffers, and that is when you start feeling that numbness and sharp tingling. In a 2021 study, older adults who ate sardines 3 times a week showed a 19% improvement in circulation and a 27% decrease in ankle swelling. Sardines also provide a massive dose of omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats work alongside the collagen to reduce inflammation in your veins and arteries. For any senior managing heart health or metabolic issues, sardines are a perfect food. They help rebuild the structural walls of your vascular system while keeping your blood flowing smoothly. You can enjoy them on whole grain toast or toss them into a salad with plenty of lemon juice. If you can choose sardines packed in olive oil rather than soybean oil, as olive oil helps stabilize the collagen and prevents it from breaking down. By including these small fish in your diet, you are giving your legs the structural support and the circulation boost they need to stay strong and pain-free. It is a simple habit that can lead to a significant difference in how your legs feel at the end of a long day. We are now approaching the top 2 most powerful collagen foods on our list. Number 2 is a fruit that many people enjoy for its sweet taste, but few realize its medicinal properties for the aging body. That fruit is papaya. Papaya is special because of a unique enzyme called papain. As we age, our digestive system naturally slows down and becomes less efficient. This means that even if you are eating high-protein foods, your body might not be able to break them down into the amino acids needed to build collagen. Papain acts as a biological helper that unlocks those proteins and makes them available for your body to use. It is like having a key that opens the door to better health. For a senior managing gut issues or systemic inflammation, papaya addresses the hidden barrier to collagen production. It is not just about what you eat, but what you actually absorb. A 2023 study published in Nutrients and Aging showed that participants between the ages of 60 and 78 who ate fresh papaya daily for 12 weeks had a 33% increase in skin elasticity and a 28% drop in leg discomfort. To get the maximum benefit, you should eat your papaya raw and ripe. The heat from cooking destroys the delicate papain enzyme and reduces the vitamin C content. Vitamin C is also vital because it acts as the spark plug that starts the collagen-making process in your cells. Try eating a few slices of papaya on an empty stomach in the morning. This allows the enzymes to go to work without being distracted by other foods. You will likely notice a difference in your digestion, and over time you may see that the skin on your legs looks healthier and the swelling begins to subside. It is a delicious way to support your body's natural repair mechanisms and keep your circulation moving. Many seniors report that after just a few weeks of eating papaya, their legs feel less heavy, and they have more energy to get through their daily activities. It is a reminder that nature often provides the best medicine if we only know how to use it. By focusing on these enzyme-rich foods, we are tackling the problem of aging from multiple angles. We are not just providing the building blocks, but also the tools to process those blocks and the energy to put them in place. This holistic approach is what separates a truly healthy senior from one who is just getting by. Papaya is more than just a tropical treat. It is a functional food that supports your joints, your skin, and your vascular system all at once. When you combine this with the other foods on our list, you are creating a powerful internal environment for regeneration and vitality. Finally, we reach the number one food on our list. It is likely sitting in your refrigerator right now, and it is something most of us eat every single day. That food is the humble egg yolk. For decades, egg yolks were unfairly demonized as cholesterol bombs that would clog your arteries. However, modern science has completely overturned this myth. We now know that egg yolks are one of the most complete and accessible sources of collagen-boosting nutrients available. They are at the top of our list because they are affordable, easy to prepare, and incredibly effective. Egg yolks are packed with glycine and proline, the two primary amino acids your body needs to manufacture collagen. A 2020 study found that seniors who ate whole eggs at least 4 times a week had 24% higher levels of collagen peptides in their blood. This translated to a significant decrease in morning joint stiffness and leg swelling within just 6 weeks. The key to getting the most out of your eggs is the way you cook them. You want to keep the yolk somewhat soft through poaching or soft boiling. This preserves the delicate structure of the amino acids and prevents the fats from oxidizing. When you pair your eggs with vitamin C-rich vegetables like spinach or tomatoes, you create a synergistic effect that supercharges collagen production. This is because vitamin C is a necessary cofactor for the enzyme that turns proline into the specific type of collagen your joints need. The difference between a senior who throws away the yolk and one who embraces it is measurable in their mobility and comfort. Egg yolks also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, which are vital for eye health, another common concern for those of us over 60. By starting your day with 2 whole eggs, you are giving your body a massive head start on repair and protection. It is the most universally accessible way to fight back against the effects of aging. If you have been struggling with that strange tingling or weakness in your legs, your body might just be starving for the nutrients found in this simple food. In conclusion, your journey to stronger legs and pain-free joints starts in your kitchen. These 8 foods: bone marrow, liver, chicken skin, bone broth, gelatin, sardines, papaya, and egg yolks are your frontline defense against the natural decline of collagen. You do not have to accept swelling and stiffness as an inevitable part of getting older. By choosing foods that provide the raw materials for repair, you can reclaim your mobility and live your golden years with vitality. We want to hear from you now. Which of these foods do you already eat, and which one are you excited to try first? Let us know in the comments below. Your experiences help our entire community grow stronger together. Do not forget to like this video and share it with a friend who might be struggling with joint pain. Thank you for watching Seniors Healthy Living, and we will see you in the next video.